Our story begins thousands of years ago, in the heart of the Middle East, with two ancient peoples, the Israelites and the Canaanites. According to the Hebrew Bible, the Israelites, led by Moses, journeyed from Egypt to the Promised Land. This land was believed to be a gift from God, setting the stage for the concept of the Promised Land as the ancestral homeland of the Jewish people. The Canaanites, indigenous to the region, also laid claim to this land. This historical backdrop sets the foundation for the territorial disputes that continue to this day. Fast forward to the 1st century CE, when the Roman Empire exerted its dominance over the region. The Romans destroyed the Second Jewish Temple in 70 CE, a traumatic event in Jewish history known as the destruction of the Temple. This marked the beginning of a Jewish diaspora, with Jews scattering across the Roman Empire and beyond. This diaspora played a crucial role in shaping the Jewish identity and fostering a deep longing for a return to the Promised Land. In the 7th century CE, the Arab conquest of the Middle East brought Islam to the region. The rise of the Islamic caliphates established a new order in the area. Jerusalem, a city sacred to Jews, Christians, and Muslims, became a significant religious and cultural center. Despite the changing rulers, Jewish communities persisted in the region, albeit often as minorities in Arab-majority territories. The 11th century saw the Crusades, a series of religious wars between Christian Europeans and Muslims for control of the Holy Land. During this time, the Kingdom of Jerusalem was established by European crusaders, marking a brief period of Christian rule in the region. The Crusades intensified religious and territorial tensions, leaving a lasting impact on the psyche of all parties involved. In the 16th century, the Ottoman Empire extended its dominion over the region, including present-day Israel and Palestine. For nearly 4 centuries, the Ottomans ruled over a diverse population, including Jews, Muslims, and Christians. This era of Ottoman rule saw periods of relative coexistence, as well as tension between different religious and ethnic groups. The late 19th century witnessed the emergence of the Zionist movement, led by European Jews who sought a return to their ancestral homeland. Theodor Herzl, a prominent figure in the movement, advocated for the establishment of a Jewish state in Palestine. The Zionist movement's aspirations clashed with the aspirations of the Arab population, igniting tensions that would become increasingly significant in the coming decades. Following World War I, the League of Nations granted Britain a mandate to govern Palestine. In 1917, the Balfour Declaration expressed British support for the establishment of a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine. This declaration raised hopes among the Jewish community and concerns among the Arab population, setting the stage for future conflicts. After World War II and the Holocaust, international sentiment strongly favored the establishment of a Jewish state. In 1947, the United Nations proposed a partition plan that would divide Palestine into separate Jewish and Arab states, with Jerusalem under international administration. While the plan was accepted by Jewish leaders, Arab leaders rejected it, leading to the First Arab-Israeli War in 1948. The 1948 war, often referred to as the War of Independence by Israelis and the Nakba, catastrophe, by Palestinians, resulted in the establishment of the State of Israel. The war also led to the displacement of hundreds of thousands of Palestinians, creating a refugee crisis that persists to this day. This war fundamentally altered the landscape of the region and solidified the Israel-Palestine conflict as a central issue in the Middle East. The years following Israel's establishment were marked by continued conflict with its Arab neighbors. In 1956, the Suez Crisis saw Israel, alongside Britain and France, clash with Egypt over control of the Suez Canal. In 1967, the Six-Day War erupted, resulting in Israel's occupation of the West Bank, Gaza Strip, Sinai Peninsula, and Golan Heights. These territories became major points of contention in the ongoing conflict. Amidst ongoing hostilities, there were attempts to find a peaceful resolution to the conflict. The Oslo Accords of 1993 marked a significant step forward, with Israel and the Palestine Liberation Organization, PLO, recognizing each other and agreeing on a process for Palestinian self-rule. Despite early optimism, the peace process faced numerous setbacks, including continued violence and territorial disputes. The early 2000s saw the outbreak of the Second Intifada, a Palestinian uprising marked by suicide bombings, Israeli military responses, and a deepening cycle of violence. Gaza, under the control of the Islamist group Hamas, became a major flashpoint, with periodic conflicts erupting between Hamas and Israel. As of our current date in 2023, the Israel-Palestine conflict remains unresolved. The region continues to experience violence, tensions, and complex geopolitical dynamics. Controversial issues, including settlements in the West Bank, the status of Jerusalem, the right of return for Palestinian refugees, and the security concerns of Israel, persist as major stumbling blocks to a lasting peace agreement. The history of the Israel-Palestine rivalry is a testament to the complexity of human conflict, rooted in centuries of history, culture, and religion. Finding a just and lasting solution to this conflict remains one of the most pressing challenges in international diplomacy. As we reflect on this intricate history, let us remember that understanding the past is crucial for building a better future. We hope this historical perspective has shed light on the origins and complexities of the Israel-Palestine rivalry. If you found this episode informative and thought-provoking, please like and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth explorations of historical events and issues that continue to shape our world. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history, and stay tuned for more enlightening content.